Dobro Jutro, Divine Pisces 222. I'm going to do your daily message from Spirit. It is Monday, May 11th, 2020. So first card out here, we've got Alchemy, which is basically telling me, it's urging you guys, whoever this is resonating with. Some of you have been stuck in a negative energy, okay, and it's been keeping you perpetuating some cycles over and over again, perpetuating the outcomes, the similar outcomes that you have seen in the past. Like, some of you are stuck in the past with whatever's happening now, and the situation may not be exactly the same, but the energy is the same. It's triggering the same response, emotionally or otherwise. Okay, so whatever cycle you're repeating right now, you're being encouraged to learn from it, not perpetuate it. Does that make sense? Okay, just because you had some past experiences that may have been traumatizing or negative in outcome doesn't mean that this time it's going to happen. Okay, so tell that ego to shut up. Okay, because the ego is coming in right now and is like, oh, remember what happened last time? Remember what happened last time? And it's like perpetuating this fear mentality and a victim mentality that's coming in very strongly. Okay, so need to release that. Yeah, I definitely see some karmic cycles repeating right now, guys. Okay, and this is definitely a cycle of codependency, and I feel like the codependency here is a need to know the outcome, and some of you, most of you, are being urged to release that outcome. I would say all of you, really. All of you are being urged to release what the outcome is going to be. Let whatever is going to be, okay, and keep ego out of it. All right, the more you perpetuate that negative outcome that you had last time, the more you're going to the more likely you're going to manifest a negative outcome this time. Okay, so you need to release that defeatist attitude, release the victim consciousness. Okay, some of you are kind of going into victim mode right now. Why me? Why is this happening again? I thought I figured all of this out. What did I do wrong this time? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so you need to get yourself out of that stuck energy, because that's what's been keeping you stuck. Okay, and a lot of you have some serious illusions here with this particular situation. Okay, and that's where ego's coming in. All right, so you need to break free of that. Break free of the lies that you're telling yourself, or that the ego is telling you, or that others have told you over time, okay, or whatever foundation that has been built up over time. Okay, you need to release that. Okay, yeah, I mean, a lot of pentacles here, guys. I'm telling you, this is a serious codependency here that's being cleared. Okay, but the main issue here is to release the need to know the outcome. Release the need to know the outcome. Okay, and some of you have been resisting your purging because of this situation. Some of you, there is some serious, I say guilt, regret. There's a lot of resentment here that is needing to be cleared, okay? And some of you, it has to do with a third-party situation that you need to release as well, okay? And this could be a partnership, it could be a relationship, it could be a family situation, a job, whatever it is, okay? Some of you are being urged to release that. Some of you, it's like you know that you need to, but you haven't yet. And some of you, it's because you haven't dealt with the emotional response that has been coming up because of this cycle. So some of you are having issues clearing the codependency because there is emotion attached to it. And you haven't released that emotion, you haven't cleared that emotion, you haven't dealt with it, and you haven't learned from it yet. So that's why this is repeating. It hasn't been cleared yet. Okay, and if you know anything about, you know, how source works, or how cycles work, you know, these cycles, they come up repeatedly, periodically, so that you can clear them. So if there's something that's been left undealt with, or basically not dealt with, just in general, okay, it's gonna repeat until you have acknowledged what you need to acknowledge and learn what you need to learn. Okay, so if a cycle is repeating, there's a reason. Okay, you don't have to know the reason. Release the need. Okay, but yeah, I mean, some of you are very close to dealing with this. Some of you are very close to basically healing whatever cycle this has been repeating in your life, that seems to be coming up over and over and over again. That's coming up now. This is like the main test. Okay, this is like the exam. Okay. Like, you've been going through the classes, you've been taking the classes, but this is like the exam, okay? And yeah, I mean, some of you, it's going to end in some explosive situations. Some of you, it may end in drama. So just be prepared for that, but you don't need to know the outcome, okay? I don't necessarily believe in the impossible because I don't believe that anything is impossible. Everything is possible. So just remember to have faith that everything is going to be fine, all right? And to release the fear. Some of you, the codependency is fear. Okay? It's like you're sitting there perpetuating the fear over and over and over again, and it just keeps you stuck, and you're not able to kind of break out of that cycle. But this time, guys, this time it's very, very important that you release that, okay? Because just because it happened before or it had a negative outcome last time or before doesn't mean it's going to happen this time. You have the ability to change that energy, right? Right? Change the energy. Learn from the cycle. Tell your ego to shut up. Okay? All right, guys. I hope this helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.